Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on? I'm out here messing up, man. Got the buttons all confused. What's good? What's good, man? What's up, man? Shout out to my homeboy Ronan Travels, man. What's good with you? Hey, tonight's episode, man, we're gonna talk about how to get money to fund your travel lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you gotta look like money, smell like money, dress like money, taste like money. You feel me? You feel me? Hey, we got a couple of people that are come up here. That's one guy is a expert in money. We got another guy. You know what I'm saying? He knows a little bit of something about getting money. And we go to we got hopefully one of my Devil Dog friends come up because he was crying and complaining about, oh, you should do a YouTube video about getting money to travel your funds. I mean, travel your travel plans and all that shit. I said, okay, all right. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to create a live talking about how to get money to fund your travel lifestyle. If you don't pull up, you know how I do. Y'all, my audience, you know how I do. I keep it 100. I'm going to roast your ass. I don't care who you is. I'm going to roast your ass. Because you know what I'm saying? Look, because my channel is really dedicated to uh new travelers. I want to encourage brothers who don't have a passport to get out there and travel today. Make a short time goal to travel in the next 12 months. How to save your money up. Just go down to the passport. I know some people just nervous, man. They're nervous about flying. I'm telling you, it's a weak hurdle to jump. My thing is just go down to the passport office, get your passport, man. And then from there, man, you could just start planning. You can, you know what I'm saying? You could take somewhere like, take a little quick hop somewhere. You know, like sorry. You can go somewhere like Mexico. I would say the Caribbeans. I'm not a fan of the Caribbeans because, you know what I'm saying, it's jank. Like, shoot down to Mexico to like Tulum or something like that for your first trip, Cancun, et cetera, et cetera. And you could do that for the real cheap. You can just save up X amount of dollars. I would say like take a 4-day trip. I would save up maybe like $1,200. $1,200 that'll get you there. You can kind of buy your ticket and your hotel accommodation in within that time. You get an extra little paycheck or whatnot. You can go ahead and take care of that. You got your flight and your hotel already paid for. $1,200 just for spending. You know what I'm saying? Extra curriculum stuff. You ain't got to go crazy because food is gonna be relatively not too expensive, but it's gonna be cheaper than what you get in the US. You can have a good time. Um, Also, we I'm gonna drop the link. So one of my guys that talk about ways you can make money. I think this is more like a long time investment strategy, but I like to talk about now. But you know what I'm saying, since one of the other guys want to talk about getting money, we're gonna see, man. Shout out to Raekwon, what is that? What is that? What is it? Raquette? I know something vet, RACQ vet club travels, man. Shout out, man. Appreciate you tuning in. Yes, yeah, let's get it. We're gonna get it, man. I'm about to drop the link in a minute. Shout out to B-Lo, man. I know who that is, man. B-Lo, that's one of my Devil Dog buddies, man. Went to combat with, man. We shared together. Man. Shout out to B-Lo, man. Surprised B-Lo tuned in. I about to cuss his ass out. Gonna talk about some, remind me. I'm like, I'm not reminding a grown man to do any goddamn thing. Set your goddamn alarm and shit. But I see you here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. My mic, man. Y'all still can't hear me right now? Hold on, let me do a sound check. Okay. I'm like, yeah, my mic is good, man. That probably was at the beginning, man. Yeah, man. What's up, man? Shout out to Keith D, man. What's going on with you, bro? Shoot, man. I ain't heard from you in a minute, man. What's good? Yeah, man. Appreciate you, man. Yes, indeedy, man. So I'm about to drop that link right now. If it's some new people that want to come up, you're gonna have to verify yourself in the back. We don't want no janky stuff, man. You know, some guys be on that weirdo stuff, so we're not gonna do that. So you got to verify yourself in the back. If you want to remain private, I can keep your image down. You know what I'm saying? So we can keep it moving. Say it sound like a tennis racket. What sounds like a tennis racket? My audio? Hold on for a second. Let me check. Let me listen to myself. Now I'll listen to the playback, but that shit crispy, boy. That must be something on your end. Man, go. You say, go on, man, with the show. Yeah, man. Shit, we about to get to it, man. About to get to it. Wait for John to pull up. You know what I'm saying? I dropped the link. You like, you should start a channel, money for your travels, blah blah blah. Hey, where he at? I'm waiting. But for now, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna wait for Ronin Travels to come through, man. Bless the airways. Yeah, it's a deity, man. We're gonna read through some of these go through some of these what's called hey man, y'all need to show some love, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button and drop your boy a couple of dollars, man, on that super chat, man. You know what I'm saying? If not, man, you can hit that cash out. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna help me fund my travels, you know, help me get better equipment, et cetera, et cetera. You know what I'm saying? Since the night's topic is about getting funding your lifestyle, getting money to fund your life travel lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Your boy got the, you know what I'm saying? You gotta look like money. You gotta feel like money. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Everything good. Getting ready to go head out next month. Where you going? Where you going next month? Last time I heard you was in Hawaii, right? See my YouTube name. All right, bro. I'm gonna check it out, man. I'm gonna check it out. It's a day to run travel. Where you at, man? So while Ronan Travels get his prehistoric ass get ready to come up here, you know, I'm just gonna reiterate, you know, I like to try to get people, you know, who's new to travel. I don't really make videos for travel veterans. You know, y'all already know what time it is. This like my content is not for y'all, but if y'all like to tune in, I appreciate it. My content is for people who don't travel, they never travel, and they would like to travel. And I would like to show them how easy it is and how inexpensive it can be. You know, shit, man. You know, guys, man, you could be working on you could have like a $40,000 salary, probably less than that. You could be able to travel the world. You just got to plan and exercise some discipline, because you got a lot of dudes that's out here. They like to smoke and drink their money up. They like to buy Black and Miles and make weed, and you know, they go to the club and drink and waste their money on BS. Instead of you exercise a little discipline, put that to the side a little bit. Shit, you can go somewhere in the world. I'm trying to tell you that experience is gonna change your life. Man, being around home all the time, man, that shit for the birds, dog. I never been that cat that just wanna be a local joker and hang around and not experience new things. Yeah, man. So you about to head to Costa Rica? Hey, man, Hey, where you going, man? Let me know, man. It depends, cause I'm thinking about going to Costa Rica too, man. See what it's all about. Cause I got my trip coming up pretty soon, so I might be able to. Okay, all right, slap. Hey, John, you want to keep? Hey, give me a thumbs up if you want to keep your face up. If not, okay, all right. We're gonna Okay, we got what's up, man? We shout out to Ron Travel, man. What's up? What's good with you, bro?
What's going on, brother?
Yes, indeed. Hey, I got another Devil Dog, man. Guy I went to Iraq with, man. He about to come up, man. John, Tip Ryan John. What's up, man?
All right, Semper Fi. Whole bunch of Marines up in
What's
this
going on,
bitch.
boys?
What's
Yeah,
going on?
I see you got your mean green, marine green on, boy.
Yeah, man. Don't make me
prepare,
floss.
can't
I'll
prepare.
start throwing war memorabilia up on your ass.
Boy, I got a 271, got that MWS 271 shirt on. Why?
Yeah, you know it, right?
What's good with you, man?
Can't prepare. I'm good.
Hey, man, I ain't seen this dude in a long time, man. God.
Hey, it's always good to run into a
I
A
know
brother
it's
you
been a
served
while.
with.
It's been a while, man. But you know, yeah, I'm here. So let's get into it.
Hey, I wish you would have hit me up, responded in the chat group, man, so we could kind of go over some topics. You know what I'm saying? But I guess you can kind of freestyle and go off the top of the dome. Um, so for me, man, I like to try to get brothers to travel. Now, do you have any ideas or any type of investment strategies or whatever, any ways to get money to try to fund a trip within a year? Or if not, we still can talk about long-term goals.
Well, what's important is budget. You know what I mean? It's about budgeting, and budgeting really is what sets the pace for your savings to go on these trips. So is about trying to cut corners and save where you can save, because every dollar counts. Every dollar counts. So the more you could save, the more you could and put it into an account that's growing a high yield. It's called high yield interest accounts. you know um and start there. But it's all about budgeting, man.
So so the thing is, man, we don't want to do so. I mean, so what about, like, because my thing is, I want people to travel. So I mean, how does that affect, what I'm saying, if you're trying to stack that bread up, you're trying to look as a long, I mean, a goal of stacking your bread up, you just want to throw it into something like that and just take it out and blow it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
like,
one more
okay,
thing. How much,
say,
how fast is that interest going to grow? You know what I'm saying? So throw a number out there. It don't
so
matter what
your
it is.
typical
Example.
your typical the reason why I said high yield savings account, your regular savings account is, then 1/4%, right? There's high yield savings accounts right now earning 5%. So you do the math on it. It's people have their money in banks saying, oh, they're saving, but you're not getting any interest on that. Actually, your bank is the one that's lending money. A bank lends money on your money. You know what I mean? So they're giving you less than 1/4%, and these banks are making 25% plus interest on your money.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah. Yeah. So sometimes I do keep money in,
And
in my savings, but
mhm.
I don't utilize that for that because I already know the game with that shit too. You know what I'm saying? They using your money, and they ain't they're giving you barely pennies on the dollar type shit. So how can guys
Yep.
get into these high yielding these high yielding bearing interest accounts?
So you just all you do is just go online, and just type in high yield savings account. Off the top of my head, I know there's at least two or three of them. It's called UFB Bank. I think they're one of the higher interest bearing accounts right now. They're like, I think, like 5.25%. It's called UFB Direct. And I think TD also has one. So, just go online and look and see, the different banks that's out there, and compare your rates.
I got a
Ooh.
quick question for you. Speaking of the high yield
Yeah.
savings accounts that you're bringing up at 5%, which is not a bad idea, wouldn't there be a
Mhm.
penalty for accessing that account after a small period
No,
of time? Wouldn't you want to leave that sitting there for a while? Does the
no.
interest
So
pay
what
off
you
monthly? How is it accrued? How is the interest accrued? Monthly or on
it's the
like a
interest is
semi-annual
accrued
basis?
monthly, right? Is accrued monthly. Is accrued monthly. What you're talking about is a money market where you have to leave it in for 6 months,
Mhm.
or a year, or however long you put it in there. That's the one that you get penalized for. But these high yield savings accounts, you're not getting penalized for that. And that's the way to go right now. People are not using regular savings accounts anymore because the banks
Yeah.
are not paying. You know,
Yeah, I'd
banks are not
never
paying you
advise people to
nothing on
just
your
put
money.
their money in a savings account and leave it there. That's stupid. That's actually
Hmm.
idiotic. So it is better to get the maximum amount of money you can get out of a savings account, which would be the high yield.
Right.
Right, right.
Go ahead,
Um,
You
AC.
know,
so so like so for me, man, I like talking to the average Joe. So
hmm
these cats are not making, they're not making bank. They're making average salary. So what is a good amount to put in? You know what I'm saying, for somebody
well,
who that doesn't have
well,
too much to
let me
throw aside.
you saying these average Joes, but do you know these average Joes are the make up the majority of millionaires out here? These teachers, the majority of millionaires are teachers, and these truck drivers. These are the people that's retiring, and they're retiring good. They're making average salaries. Why? Because they budget. They budget and they plan, and that's what it's about: budgeting and planning. you know um that's I'm specialized in this, and the people that I am supposed to be helping, these are high net worth individuals. But that's not what I want to do. I'm like, well, you already have money. How do I teach people that have these modest incomes, making 30,000, 40,000 a year? How do I get them to that point, where they're saving and where they can live comfortably, and it's about sacrificing. It's about sacrificing and budgeting, and planning to make it happen.
So I'm talking about, so who you say they making up the majority, and these people are millionaires? How somebody making
Yep.
$40,000 ain't never traveled nowhere? You know what I'm saying? How are they millionaires?
Look it up. Look it up.
Because
The
I'm telling you,
majority of
when I was making
millionaires.
40, when I was making $40,000 a year, I wasn't a millionaire. I was making $40,000 a year, paycheck to paycheck, getting by. Those are people I'm talking
But
about.
right. So that's why you can't make 1,000 a year and live in 50 or 60,000 dollar a year lifestyle. That's where, like I said, that budgeting and making sacrifices. You making $40,000 a year. You're supposed to be living a lifestyle of maybe 30,000. That means you can't, go lease that Lexus or lease that Benz, and making those high payments. It's called living within your means. And that's the problem. America is lives off of debt, right? They live off of um how to say, they want to live above their means, right? That's just the lifestyle. That's just how we operate. But at the end, when you get older, that comes back to you. That's where the problem is. You got to live below your means.
Yeah, that's understandable. But the thing is, a lot of guys don't understand that concept. Like I learned that concept way when I was in the military. I remember being on duty with a staff sergeant, man, and I was his A duty, and he was just lacing me with game. I was like, damn, he's just telling me like, oh, you should do this right here. You should, what I'm saying, look into mutual funds. You think about long-term investing, blah blah, stocks and all
Right.
that stuff. So I was soaking all that stuff in. And I
Right.
learned early, but the thing is, a lot of us don't have that information. So um,
And
like
that's
even like
why I
when I was
reached out to you. That's why I reached out to you. I'm like, it's all good, wanting to travel and stuff, but how are these people, how what's their plan? You have to have a plan to make these trips and go on these adventures.
uh
So that's true.
yeah, so like for me, when I was making 40,000 when I first got out of the military, I was traveling, but you know what I'm saying. But I knew how to do it. I knew how to set out. I knew how to set money aside. I knew how to sacrifice. I knew how to stop going to the club. You know what I'm saying? Buying alcohol, buying. You know what I'm saying? Smoking and all that stuff, sacrificing that stuff, putting that stuff on the burner, because all that little stuff add up. You know what I'm saying?
That's
If you
right.
just wasting it and burning it, you can't be able to get that shit back. You know, some people, you know,
Right.
they live in the moment. They want to have a good time, but my thing is, man, I want guys to kind of slow down on that. You know what I'm saying? Put some of that money aside and get out there and see the world, because I'm telling you, the world is an amazing place, man. That shit way better
So
than your block radius, your 3-4 block radius.
Right.
so let me
Right.
make this
So true.
suggestion. While you might be doing these high yield savings accounts, but in HB's premise, you know, you'd have to have tens of thousands of dollars at 5% interest to make any net gains to free up for travel. Some of the things you're talking about are more feasible for a long-term type of retirement, fiscal responsibility type of situation. I would say, you know, getting credit cards that have travel benefits for utilization of the credit card to where you
Well,
can build up travel miles and points would actually help a lot more. So, and then you're paying your bills with your credit
so
card, but you're paying your credit card off instantly so that you're not running up any kind of major
exactly.
debt,
See,
but you're building up travel
so
miles at the same
that's
time. So that's a little bit faster for you to be able to make those travel
the
trips
reason why.
and not lose out money.
The reason why that is because you can run into problems. You can run into problems that way because it's a mindset. Like I said, you know, you start using these credit cards, but you forgetting to pay it off at the end of the month, and you getting hit with 25% interest, you know, at the end of the month, you know, and you start digging yourself in a hole and you end up in a worse situation than you was before you started. You know, so that's why I'm totally against debt if you don't know how to use debt.
I mean, yeah, that's true. It could happen. Or brother, I I don't know. He's lagging a lot. I can't tell what the
Yeah, I thought it was just me. Yeah,
You know, so it's all a trap. You know, so I would, you know, rather you say, hey, you know, I'm taking, you know, let's say $20 or $30, you know, out of each paycheck and putting that in an account and letting that money build until you have enough to make to go on that vacation. You know, that's a more concrete advice that I
it,
would give someone in that
it
situation. You know,
it's a
if you
stable.
can't
Yeah,
pay for
I
the
agree with you.
cash, you
It's
can't
stable.
afford it,
I agree. It's a stable way of doing it, and a lot of
right?
these guys
So
do have accessible
that's
income. A lot of these guys do have accessible income where they just
hmm
waste it, kind of like HB was saying. You know, putting $200-300 up a month in a savings account, right
yeah,
along with
right.
say your rent is your major bill. Okay, you run up your rent off of your credit card, you pay your credit card off, which is basically paying your rent, and you're running up travel miles in concurrent with putting up $300 or $400 extra in your savings account. That way you're knocking out not only your travel miles, but you're also
Right.
putting money aside for the actual trip.
so
You know,
with that,
would run up faster than the 5% is what I'm saying.
so with that
You can
method,
leverage the miles.
yeah. So with that method, you know, if anybody listening, you must exercise extreme discipline when you're doing stuff in that route. Just like, you know what I'm saying, John said, you know, you can end up
Dr.
you know,
John
acquiring a
Hayes.
whole shit. Dr. John, now you got your PhD, brother.
Congratulations.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Oh
So
man, look, you know the
uh,
Dr. John. Oh, excuse me, man. Hey,
Congratulations. That's
yeah,
awesome.
yeah. So all right, I appreciate that. So, you know, like you were saying, Hayes, I like that chain of thought that you was going with. You know, that's the way to do it. You know, you need to exercise discipline because without discipline is gonna cause you a lot of problems.
yeah, exactly. So yeah, man. So yeah, like I was saying, man, y'all guys have to, if you yeah, I mean, these are short term strategies to be able to get your money up. But I I kind of want to push back on that high bearing interest, because the thing is, you really have to put a lot of money into those accounts to be able to get that interest. Because man, 5% really ain't shit off of, you know what I'm saying, $300. You know what I'm saying? You really have to be talking about
But that 5%. that 5% is more than you make in your regular savings account. That's the whole point that I'm trying to make, is like, if you
Yeah.
have money in a regular savings account right now, you
Uh-huh.
need to move it into a high bearing account. You know what I mean?
That's
Yeah.
true.
Because
That's true. Yeah, most definitely.
it doesn't make sense.
It's very true.
No,
Hey,
it
this
doesn't
was
make sense.
we need to get Dr. John a cash app set up or something so we can get that brother some better internet. You keep cutting off. We can't be out here doctoring out in these streets, got janky internet. Up in the Motel 6
Oh
and shit.
man, Hayes, bro, it's been a while. It's been a while, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Hey, the link is in the description, man. If anybody want to come up, they want to ask some questions. Ronan, also, man, get into, because we talked in the background. Get into some of the some other long-term strategies. You was telling me something about insurance, man. Life insurance.
John, what's your doctorate in,
Right.
John? Can I ask you? What's your doctorate in?
My doctor is in finance.
Okay.
I'm
You're
a
going to understand some of the
CFP.
principles.
I'm a lot.
You're going to understand some of the principles I'm talking about. And I'm glad that you're on the channel right along with me so you can verify some of the things I say. I was in the insurance and financial planning retirement business for a long time, almost 20 years. And I stopped short of becoming a Series 6, Series 7s holder. I don't like advising people on stock because you're still risking your money at the end of the day. And it's money you're looking to retire on, let alone you're deferring your taxes on all those gains. You know what I'm saying? Until you touch the money.
That is true.
Kind of similar to a 401k.
I'm not going to give right.
Go ahead. So, my biggest thing, and once I realized what was best investment for me to advise my clients, especially ones moving forward into retirement and then financial planning, I like to advise my clients into zero risk net gain type of investments where you talk about the Roth IRAs, index universal life plans, where you're on an indexing, you go point to point, year to year. And if the market takes a dump, you don't take a hit. Those are the type of things I usually advise my clients on. But me and HB got into one specific, which is the IUL. Are you familiar with an index universal life plan? You just muted yourself. I can't hear you.
I can't hear you, bro.
There you go. No.
I still can't hear you.
Uh-oh, he froze. Nope. What'd you do? Did you mute him?
Nah, I didn't mute him. You good. On my end, I don't know what happened. I don't know. You might probably want to leave and come back in if you can, bro. Yeah, while he get his audio together, kind of touch lightly on what is a index.
The index universal life plan is basically you're looking at the S&P 500, which a lot of mutual funds and a lot of other plans go off of. But with an index universal life plan, and because it's a life insurance plan, it makes it a little bit different. So what they use the S&P for is they point to point. Say the market is at 7 points. An index universal life plan might have a cap of 15 or 20 point gain. And you would get all of that gain if the market goes up that year. Okay. So that year it's at 7 points, it goes up 13 points. So you would get you would realize the full 13 point gain in that net year. Okay. Say, okay, after that net year, it drops from that 13 point high back down to 7. Okay. Because the IUL is established a certain way, what it will do is you will not realize any loss. You just won't gain any interest that year. That's how the IUL works. It keeps your gains, but you never realize loss, but you might not get any interest the next year if the market takes a dump, thereby kind of guarding you against actually exposing your net investment on the open market. Okay, so that's how the IUL works. And you can front load it for retirement, or you can back load it for a death benefit. Now, also with an
Right.
IUL, because it is an insurance policy, you can take a loan against it. It's called a loan option. Okay. The loan option is tax free because the IRS tax code legally says anything that comes out of a life insurance policy is not taxable income. Okay. So, like a 401k, where you will have to take a penalty if you took a loan against it, especially before it matures or you're over 60, you're not 69 yet, you would have to pay that loan back against your own money. With an IUL, you can call it a loan option because you really don't have to pay the loan back until your death, and it will be adjusted based on what you took out as the loan against your death benefit. Again, another advantage versus what you would do with a 401k. And by the way, a 401k is tax deferred. So even when you're forced to utilize it by the time you're
Right.
70, you first have to pay the tax on whatever amount that you want to take off in order to utilize for your yearly income, your monthly income, or whatever, before you actually get to realize the actual gains. Okay. Now you're back, Dr. Johns.
Hold on for a second. Hey man, shout out to my boy B-Lo, man. Man, thanks for pulling up, man. What's good with you, man?
I don't know if he's muted now.
Can't hear
What's
you.
happening?
There you go.
What's up, man?
Yeah.
You tapped in, man. Try to learn some of this money talk information, man. Hey, can you hear me, bro? Yeah. So Dr. John, man. So what do you think about what the brother Ronan Travers said, man?
No, everything he said there is absolutely right. So I said you were in the insurance and a lot of insurance brokers hate me. Hate me because I am totally against what they push when they push this whole life
Whole life is
insurance.
a waste of money.
I tell people
Yeah.
exactly, so I tell people, go with term, right? Go with term. You get a higher amount for less money.
Less money.
And the reason why insurance brokers don't like, they make less money, correct?
Yeah.
So that's definitely
Well, that's why I said I
something
was in a
if you're
retirement and
looking into.
financial planning more so. I was in retirement and financial planning. I utilized insurance policies, but I wasn't just an insurance guy. And yeah,
Right.
as a mentor of mine has been in the business a long time, he goes, Alex, and I've trained thousands of agents and I've run agencies and stuff like that. He goes, look, you tell your people that you're training, it's the largest available way of transferring instant wealth between generations is to sign a life insurance
True.
policy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
Nowhere can you go in a bank and get $3 to $5 million on a signature alone without any kind of a leverage of assets or anything like that. But if you have a term policy of a certain dollar amount that can benefit your beneficiaries, it's the quickest way to leverage wealth in your family. So I encourage anybody listening even on the replay, at least get, like Dr. John said, a term policy, because it's the quickest way to level up as far as the amount of the death benefit for the very cheap when it comes to, you're basically renting the money, okay, for a small fee.
Yeah.
So you might pay $100 or $200 on a $5 million policy, depending on your age.
Hold on for a second. Hey man, shout out to Sir Ism, man. Hey, you in the Bay, right? Hey man, shout out. Hey man, we ain't talking about tricking. We ain't talking about tricking all the time, dog. So hey man, hey, thanks for coming up, man.
What you mean? Y'all talking about tricking all the time, man.
Hey, last time you came up here attacking me, man. Yeah, man. But you know,
I'm just y'all some tricks.
No, last time you came up here attacking me and shit, man. You talking?
Okay, I ain't attacking you, brother. You are what you are. You are what you are. You know, like, went out for football when you was like 12 years old. Either you was a natural, or maybe they had to develop your skills. So if you a trick, brother.
Hey, Nah, man. I'm just fucking with you, bro. Chill. Hey, my guys on the my guys right here. They got these 2 veterans right here, man.
These
Them guys,
veterans.
yeah,
Now,
man.
now, I understand all you military guys.
we
I
served together.
understand all you military guys. Y'all got allegiance
Hold
to
on,
each
player.
other.
Hey,
Y'all
hold
got
on,
the
player. Hey, one
military.
thing we're gonna do, man. You got to respect the host when you're talking, man. You can get your word in because I'm very,
Oh,
you know,
well, let me mute up then. I thought you was talking to me.
no. I'm talking to you, but I'm saying let me finish my point though. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I love everybody, man. Anybody come up on the panel, man, you always more than welcome to talk about whatever, have your opinions and your thoughts. No disrespect, bro. But yeah, man, these two guys right here, they know what time it is, man. HB, man, we served together, man. You know how we moved around city to city doing our thing. But go ahead, what you were saying, bro. And then we'll get back to the money.
Do I have the floor?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I see the brother got his big military guns in the back. I see you do all your saluting. I see you do all your staff sergeant. I see you doing all your military coming, you know what I mean? You all of that. You give orders, you on time, 6:30 p.m., a.m., 12 and all these different things. I hear all of that. But I want to ask you, players, are y'all in the necrophilia? Because all of them passport overseas women, they don't like y'all, man. Y'all just humping on them and getting y'all rocks off. The overseas women ain't no better. Men need to do better. Okay? Just because you go overseas and get a little prettier, better shaped woman, don't make you a better man. Because them women, they know you guys are coming with y'all bag. So if y'all just some tricks, then I'm gonna quit coming over here, man. Because
Hey, hold on for a
listen,
second.
man,
For one thing,
if you want you a woman that really dig you, I can't do necrophilia because prostitutes, they just want you to get off. They, you know, a lot of them is single moms. Y'all don't like these black women that single moms, but a lot of these foreign women, they the leftover women, and y'all go over there and y'all, you know, do your thing with them. You feel good, and you make them better than the black women, but they not. I don't like trick sex.
I didn't know that was the topic.
I like sex from a woman that really want to give me sex.
No, hey, look, it's not the topic.
To hurry up and get off.
I'm gonna let him rock out.
Is this the topic?
Nah, but I'm gonna let him rock out. But see, the thing is, man, look, for one thing, I think we talked about this last time. I do not promote tricking, man. You know what I'm saying? Look, my whole thing is traveling.
You say that, bro, but that's all you doing.
Hold on for a second,
you
man.
going overseas and you getting foreign broads and you paying for them, man.
Hold on for a second. Hold on. Nobody going over there paying bras, man. Listen,
man,
you know what I'm saying?
On.
Look, man, stop with the come on shit, man. Listen up. Let me speak, man. Listen, I like to promote traveling. I like brothers that goddamn lead the fucking country instead of sitting here fucking goddamn you stressed out, you got high blood pressure, you pissed off at the women that's around you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Look, go out here in the world and travel and see the world. Listen, if you want to, for those who like, hold on for a second, man. For those who like to partake, yeah, please, man. Hey, for those who like to partake, man, partake. I ain't hating on that. For me, bro, I know how to go out in other countries and talk to chicks and goddamn regular chicks, and, you know what I'm saying, and get it in. But the thing is, man, we got to stop all this passport bro hating. You know what I'm saying? I don't consider myself a passport bro. I'm a traveler.
Let me put on
I travel first. You know what I'm saying? So the whole notion that we, you know what I'm saying, the dudes are going out of the country just to go tricking, you know what I'm saying? That's some BS, man. We got to stop that, man. Because I'm telling you, listen,
let me put my glasses on so I can
it's a lot of dudes out here. They mad. They sit here. They seeing brothers out here traveling, having a good time. They making up all these narratives, and they pissed off because they not happy in the situation they're in right now. Because that's what it sounds like. So we talking about
me, brother?
Yeah, I did because I was talking, and you trying to cut me
off.
I
could hear him. I heard him the whole time.
I want to know why you keep muting me, brother. Why are you upset?
Because I'm talking, bro. When I'm talking, man, don't interrupt the host. You feel me?
Oh, okay. So what you want? Just to be an echo chamber? This is a trick chamber?
But I'm gonna let you talk. The problem is, man, when men are talking.
So what is this like Wu-Tang? 36 chambers of trick.
When men are talking, we got to exercise some type of decorum.
So what you saying? I'm not a man.
It sound like beta male raised by a single mom because you ain't letting you're
How
not
you know what
I'm
raised by?
You're not allowing me to finish talking. You're not allowing the host to finish talking. You feel me? Once the host finish talking, then you can go. That's how men converse. I say something, you go.
You're a funny nigga,
It's a
man.
back and
You're a
forth.
funny nigga. If I agree with you, I bet you wouldn't mute me.
Hey man, get the hell out of here, man. Ain't got time for that bullshit, man.
Do you know this guy?
Man, now I don't know this guy, but I you know what I'm saying, he'd have came up before, you know what I'm saying, on some little slight hating this shit, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, man, listen, when we talking, look, when we talking, you speak, I speak. There's no cutting off. I'm gonna let you get it off. Look, everybody know me. You come on my panel, I'm gonna let you get it off. But the thing is, you're not gonna overtalk me and disrespect me. That's not gonna happen. And then when you get mad, you revert to calling niggas names and shit, talking about more people are tricks and all that shit. That's goofy shit. That's whole ass nigga shit. Don't be sitting here with your name ism like you laced with game when you ain't really dropping no game. When you mad at other dudes doing what they want to do, going out of the country, exercising their right as a grown ass man to go somewhere and have a good time and enjoy their life. Instead, he wants y'all to sit back here, you know what I'm saying, in the US and chase hood rats and dusty hoes, you know what I'm saying, get put on child support and be mad and miserable and shit. That's what he want.
And we were spending some serious game on financial matters.
We're talking about financial shit.
The hell?
Yeah, this totally went left field.
So let's get back. So do you agree with the we're talking about index versus what was the term you used?
Whole life.
Was it full
the whole
life?
life? Yeah, it's
whole
crap.
life. So you say the whole life is crap.
Hell yeah.
Right. Because you know, with whole life, you know, you pay all this money into it, and all you get is that face value. You know, so they're banking all that money off of you. So, you know, I encourage people by all means, you know, find another way of getting life insurance, but whole life is definitely not a good option for anybody to get, no matter how much they try to upsell you on, you know, you're going to have is going to be you can take money out and all this other stuff. Is definitely not worth it. You know, Bilo, you got anything to add to the panel, man?
He stepped off for a second, I guess.
All right. Hey, what's been going on, man? You know, I see you traveling. I see you, you know, doing your thing. I'm proud of you, man.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Take care, you know what I'm saying, baby girl, man. She back there in the back, probably doing something bad and shit, like she does, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. The thing is, man, these cats think like, you know what I'm saying, dudes is going out here, you know what I'm saying, tricking, man.
Took me out the whole mental picture, bro.
Listen, man. Look,
Yeah,
I don't like
know, right? I straight,
hey,
that
we were on a
totally
rhythm,
left field.
And then it's just
like the thing is, man, these dudes on here, they got gripes with passport bros, man. Listen, I'm not a passport bro. I'm a traveler, but I'm still gonna be lumped in as a passport bro. I'm just gonna take it for what it is. But the thing is, I'm not sitting up on the internet going on people panels and shit, mad at them and shit because you know they travel out the country doing what they do. Look, I'm gonna tell you about this whole tricking thing. It's the weirdest shit ever, man. Dudes rather for you to trick in the US. They rather look. It's cool to trick in the US, but it's not cool to trick outside the country. Just like even with the women that's mad, they mad because the money is drying up and it's going to other countries. You know what I'm saying? Because the software is fucked up here in the US. I still date American women, but that's not, you know what I'm saying? That's not my whole thing. I don't go to travel to other countries to mess with, you know what I'm saying, 304s. I go travel to have fun, experience local culture, and gather life experience and memories. And I like to record it and share with people who ain't never been anywhere. That's my mission. All this other shit, man, we ain't got time for that, man. We up here on some grown man shit, chopping up some game about, you know what I'm saying, how brothers can get money, save up short time to be able to take trips. And this dude come up here over talking me and shit. Let me finish talking. I'm gonna keep the shit short, but he interrupted me and shit. So now now I'm dragging it on, and I don't want to do that. So let's
I
get
done
back to the
lost
money
my
talk.
whole frame of thought, man. Where
We
were
finished,
we?
we finished with that, so we're gonna get back to the money talk, man.
I'm old, bro. I got PTSD and shit. That shit just threw me way off. John, you're muted, by the way.
Yeah,
God
that
damn, I can't even
yeah,
think.
definitely that yeah, that
And we were
that
getting
that
ready to
was
flow
definitely
into
left
some
field,
stuff.
man.
Yeah, we get ready to flow into some stuff too, man.
Yeah, a lot,
You
especially when
know,
nobody ain't never dropped you ain't never dropped the cash out or none of that shit. You ain't no real supporter. You just coming through just talking shit. Damn. I want to block this ass. Look, he'd have been up here before. I wouldn't have blocked him. If you'd have dropped the cash out, I would have let you rock out. But the thing is, man, you're not gonna be coming up here hating for free and shit.
He done blew up the room now. I can't even think.
yeah.
Uncle
You
Guns,
know,
man.
HB, I
Shout out
definitely
Uncle
would
Guns.
appreciate if we could do this, more often. Just to teach people, how to be financially, responsible, and
Right.
be able to save up to do these trips.
Hey, I was thinking about doing like a monthly money talk. We could do a monthly
Right.
money talk around travel, surrounded by travel, because I do want to keep it in the vein for traveling. So we
Right.
can do that.
And John, let's pick John's brain a little bit since he's got his doctorate in finance.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So some of the game I was running back to HB Global is YouTubers, specifically travel YouTubers. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
They travel and they run up their budgets for the flight, hotel stays, food,
Mm-hmm.
excursions. They're filming all this, right? So they're documenting the actual travel and the business aspect of it. They come back, they have to do post production on all that film. Okay. Then they put it out on the YouTube channels. Okay. If they're monetized, they can run it against YouTube AdSense to see what their net rate of return is. Right. And what I was telling HB Global, if these guys were really smart about how they utilize their money, at the end of the day, if they even file quarterly on their taxations on their business, being their YouTube channel, and ran it against the budget of the outlay of income for the trip, hotel, food, excursions, to the production costs, post-production costs, to run it against the YouTube AdSense, they can actually turn that into a net loss or a net gain and run it on their taxes quarterly to get that money back that they lost, so they can still reinvest it back into another trip. Am I wrong?
That's true.
Yeah,
that is
so,
true.
see,
That is
that's the
true.
whole reason. Look, I've been traveling for years. I've been traveling ever since 2004. So I mean, it didn't really dawn onto me to recently to start my own channel. I'm like, man, I travel so much. I document it. So a lot of time it was for private, and I seen there was an opportunity where I'm like, damn, these dudes in here, they document their travels. I'm like, put it on YouTube. They get money from it. I said, let me do that shit then. You know what I'm saying? And maybe that'll encourage other people to do the same thing, man. Because it's enough room for everybody to get money out here in this YouTube space. So a lot of people, they try to hoard and shit. They don't want to give you no game. Like, man, I had a dude that laced me with some game that he had over 100,000 subscribers. Came through, blessed me, laced me with some game, taught me something to boost my channel. I'm like, damn, that's love. But most dudes that's got these big channels and get anybody the time of day. You know what I'm saying? They want to charge you consultation fees, which is fine. You can do whatever you want to do. But if it's certain people you rock with, man, listen with some game. Because you know how we should have mentorships. You know how white people have mentorships. That's the thing that we lack in our community as brothers who doing well, taking the younger cat under his wing and bringing him up. You know what I'm saying? Like, even back in the day, man, you used to have cats who had clubs, people who own nightclubs and bars and shit. They'll lace the young cats, so when these cats get older, they can hop in, you know what I'm saying, and they can continue, you know what I'm saying, the brothers getting money in the city. Hey, shout out to Ray Money, man, with the $10 super chat, man. Hey, man, shout out Ray Money, my only member, man. Ray Money, man, hey, anybody want to join the membership, man? It's $3 a month, man. That's all it is, man. If y'all big ballers out there like y'all claim y'all do, man, join that membership, man. And make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Shout out Ray Money, man. Go ahead.
Go ahead, John. Maybe you can
Milos.
expand on some of the things I was talking about with YouTubers in the travel game, and if they were smart.
Right. So
things
I'm
they would do.
not really familiar with YouTube, but I know that, hey, once you turn whatever you're doing into a business, it's a tax write-off, right? So,
Yeah.
all
Exactly.
these travels, all these gas miles, all these things, write it off in taxes, so that's why I encourage people all the time to, even if you work a regular job, a 9 to 5, you have to have a side hustle. You have to have a side hustle because that side hustle is going to be able to, allow you to do a lot of things that, I'm a lot of things that the average person is not able to do.
Right.
So these tax write-offs, it's a big deal. It's a big deal.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, cause I keep all my receipts, man. So I didn't think about doing it quarterly, man, because that's like for me, man. I just hate doing extra shit, man. I guess it's something that I have to get into the
Again,
mode
you can
of
do your
doing.
personal yearly. You can do your business
Hmm.
quarterly.
Okay.
There's
Quarterly.
a difference. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
And
something I need to
another
learn.
thing,
I need to learn too, because it's all new to me. So man, appreciate the game.
too, that if you have problems, keeping receipts and documenting all these things, I encourage people, hey, use a debit card. Get a debit card that's specifically for that, and your travels and everything else, and you use that debit card, and it's automatically documented. You go to the bank, you say, hey, print me out these statements, and that's all your expenses right there.
Yeah.
So there's ways to do it.
That's what I do, man. I got two bank accounts. I got my Navy Federal and my USA, and I use my Navy Federal to when I'm on my travels and stuff, keep all that digitized transactions and
Right,
stuff like that.
right. Bilo, what's going on?
Tired.
Ty, it's
Tired.
late over there for you, man.
Jump in here, man. The rope is going, bro. We're waiting for you to jump in. I know you got up the
Yeah,
last time we talked to
that
you.
guy
Yeah.
just came in here, man. And everybody been talking, and there been an echo. I had to put my Bluetooth in. I want to say something to him. He gone now. Would you kick him out, Hayes?
Yeah, I banned him, man, because man, I don't know, man. I just don't like the negative energy, man. When you know what I'm saying. Like the thing is, man, when the host is talking, you have to give a moment of silence and let the host finish talking, and then you could get your work. You can get your shit off, man. It's a
You
back and
need some
forth
sound
thing.
effects like Kevin Samuels had.
I do got some sound effects, man. I just don't be utilizing. I need to utilize them more. But the thing is,
Slap him
man.
and play colors.
But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm gonna let you get your shit off, man. It got to be, it had to be some decorum, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me finish saying what I'm saying, then I'm gonna let you rock out. And then I'm gonna say what I
Yeah,
got to say, and then you know what I'm saying? It's a back and forth, it's a volley. But when you try to cut me off and interject, and you know what I'm saying, you sneak dissing and shit, you know what I'm saying? And that's a goddamn problem. You can't come up here with that bullshit. I ain't playing that shit, man. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Look, I'm not on YouTube to try to go viral off dumb shit or to get clicks, man. I just want people to goddamn. I just want brothers to travel more. That's all. You know what I'm saying? Cause dudes, they be at home too much. And I just want guys. Hey, shout out to Ray Money.
Yeah.
What's up, Ray Money? Race Money.
What's going on, fellas? Can you hear me all right?
What's going on, Ray? Yeah, we can hear you, brother.
Awesome. What's good? What's good, HB? What's good, Ronan?
What's going
What's
on,
good,
man?
John? What's good?
What's up? What's
Are you
up?
in the States or you still traveling?
No, I'm in the States. I ain't got the money to continuously be traveling like that.
Oh,
Oh,
not Mr. Crypto.
you be balling, man. I see you be throwing plenty of donations up, bro.
Hey, you gotta, even if you got crypto, you gotta let it marinate sometimes and let
That's
the
true.
value build. You can't just keep pulling it out. You know what I'm saying? Especially
You
now.
a better man than me, man. I could never get into the crypto game.
Yeah.
I lost my shirt on Ethereum one time. That was enough for me. I bowed down.
So I don't know. I joined the stream late. Has anybody discussed like obtaining a good travel credit card and leveraging points and doing all that other stuff?
Yeah, I did, but I would like you to give them some good credit cards to utilize. In
Okay.
that, I know they have a Charles Schwab account and some other ones, but I don't know all the names of all the good ones. So you could put out some good ones. But yeah, we did talk about utilizing credit cards to pay, your bills with, but then pay off the debt within a month. But you're building up your mileage plans
Yes,
and everything on them.
it's kind of difficult to do the credit card thing when it comes to using it as your primary payment account. It's a bit of a pain in the ass. I tried it. I didn't like it all too much. I just would rather the money come out of my bank account. But still, there's some purchases that I do put on credit cards. So for my hotel stays, I like to leverage the Marriott Rewards Visa through Chase. You earn like 5 times points on hotel purchases, and then
look, I'm taking notes. I'm not too old to be proud, and I take notes.
No, it's cool. And then you can use some of those. You can use some of those points. Obviously, to book hotel stays. When I went to Panama, I used my points with Marriott to fund the stay there. Also, another good thing to have is a flight credit card. So I have the Delta. It's the Amex Delta Reserve card. The annual fee on that card is about $650. So, but there are several perks that go along with it. Obviously, increased capacity to earn miles over time. So you can earn, they start you off with like, and I don't know if you guys are familiar with Delta at all, but they start you off with a 2,500 minimum qualification dollar, which kind of gets you ahead of the curve when it comes to your status with Delta. And then there's also perks that go along with it, like a $200 a year Resi credit. I think they give you a $200 Delta Stays credit. You get a free, not free, but it's a free buddy pass. So if you book a full price ticket anywhere in the continental United States, actually the entire United States, Central America, and the Caribbean, you get to take someone else with you for free after your first semester. Yeah, after your first. So that kind of pays for the $650 annual fee if you plan on traveling and using that every year, which I do, because I've got a 6-year-old. I plan on taking him with me to some various places. But yeah, the Delta Amex Reserve card is what I have. And, I looked at the comparison between the platinum and the gold, but for me, it just worked out because you get that airline credit to take like a buddy with you anywhere in the United States, Caribbean, or Central America. So having a good credit card is really, really crucial to like building your status faster. And, obviously there are things that come with status. Whenever you check into a hotel, you get priority check-in.
Mm-hmm.
They leave you like a little cheese plate. You get treated better than just like any normal plebe that doesn't have any loyalty accounts. It's always a good thing.
Yeah. I can't wait till my daughter get old enough, man, so I can be able to take her to some of these countries, man. Get her a little travel bug. You know what I'm saying? Also, I want to follow up what Ray Money says, man. Listen, when you go on this route, you have to exercise discipline. I would say have the money set aside that you're going to spend, especially when you talk about major purchases. So when you do make that purchase with that card, you basically just use that same money to pay that off. So you can be able to get those points. You keep the interest rate, keep you gaining all that interest, and you keep your credit card bills down. Credit card bills down low.
Yeah, great point.
Right.
I felt to mention that. Yeah, have the money. You don't want to carry a balance, especially.
Yeah, Don definitely said you could get behind on the interest, letting that credit run away from you. Hey, does that Delta card give you access to certain clubs when, when you're in a certain international airport and you got a layover and stuff? Those different places, does it give you access to some of those, like the Embassy Suite or whatever they call them? I don't even know what they call them.
So you've got access to the Delta Lounge in all international airports. I think you get 10 per year. So 10 peso if you're going on a one-way. Each way considers one entrance to that lounge. And then if you spend over 75 grand on the card, it's unlimited access to all of the Delta lounges. And then you also get access to the Centurion Lounge, which is the American Express lounge. So you have the option of selecting either or with that Amex Delta Reserve card. With the gold, I think you only get access to the Delta lounges, but it's like 5 visits or something weird. So
Is there a grace period? Because some of those credit cards, when we're talking about they they want you to spend a certain amount of money. It usually have to be in a certain time. I mean, 75K. That's a pretty healthy amount. So like, is there a certain time you got to spend? I mean, you got to spend 75K to be able to get access to those perks, or just a lifetime thing? Over, you know what I'm saying?
No, it's 75K a year.
Oh hell!
Whoa! Wow!
Yeah, it's 75K a year. But you know, that's to get unlimited access to the lounges. You already have 10 sort of
Standard.
access. Yeah,
Okay,
10.
so standard comes 10.
Yeah,
You want unlimited, but if you spend 75K, man, you on the road a lot.
yeah, or you have a big spend. You own a business and you're using that card for your business. Yeah. So I mean, but also HB, good point too. One of the things that they do offer, and different credit cards and different tiers of that Amex Delta card, they offer, like for the gold, I think it's 30,000 points. For the platinum, it's 40,000, and for the reserve, it's 60,000. So if you spend $5,000 within the first 6 months of having the card, then
that's plane tickets for me.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like another free trip. So yeah, leveraging credit. If you've got good credit, it's always good to maintain your credit. And like HB said, have that money set aside so that when you do make the big purchases, you just pay that card off right away. And then you reap all the benefits and the rewards from the points and all the programs that they have on the card.
That was one thing I wanted to do, was pick an airline that I would fly basically loyally everywhere I went. That way I could get that credit card and leverage those points with that company more so, including getting
One
access.
thing I didn't hear you guys.
Go ahead, Dr. John, because I want you're our fiscal responsible backup to everything we say. You're the doctor in the house, man. So you got to make sure you're saying everything guys, right.
You definitely you definitely, you know, spitting some good preaching some good knowledge, you know, that you don't try to do this without getting yourself into any debt, you know, like you said, gain those rewards, but make sure you pay off that credit card at the end of the month. Another thing I didn't hear anybody talk about, I don't know if it's on the if that airline is big on the West, but Frontier Airlines, you know, they have that yearly pass. I don't know if you guys, you know about that, or if you utilize that. You know, Frontier, I think, is like $599, and you travel as much as you want for the year.
Yeah, that yearly pass though, the thing is with that is that you have to essentially try to book that flight the day before. And then the blackout dates are insane with that Frontier pass. I looked into it. It used to be $9.99, and then during tax time they kind of lower it to suck people in down to like $5.99, and I think they just made it $5.99. But for me personally, it didn't work because Atlanta is not a Frontier hub, whereas it is a Delta hub. Like maybe if you were like I think Denver is a Frontier hub, if I'm not mistaken, or like some West Coast city. Mm-hmm. But if you lived in a Frontier hub city, it's a way better deal. But if you're in Atlanta or on the East Coast, for me it was just like I didn't want to like have that, like that's the requirement for you to be able to use it. Like you cannot book a flight more than I think it's like a couple of days in advance. So if you're like on like a spur of the moment type situation where you know it's maybe like a lull time of the year and you know there's going to be tickets available, then it's good. Or if you're in a hub city like a Frontier hub, it works for you. But just from my personal circumstances, it didn't fit with what I needed it to fit in with. It's a great idea if you can leverage it.
Right.
So
good point though. I always say you need to pick an airline that you're close to with it, whatever major hub that you're flying out of, and establish a relationship with them. Alaskan Airlines, like Uncle Gunn says, it's a great airline. But it's usually out of the Seattle area and some other areas where Alaskan Airline kicks in. More southern region like California, HB will tell you Southwest rules the day. You know, Southwest Airlines is the airline you most likely going to jump out of, aside from maybe What's the other one? The yellow one. Everybody flies.
Spirit.
Spirit.
Oh,
Yeah.
Everybody flies out of Spirit for free. You know, I fight for that front. If I have to fly on Spirit, which has been very rarely, I'm buying that front seat. I'll pay that extra $25.
Yeah.
I'm not sitting in those back seats back there.
It's only $25.
It's $25, $50. It just depends on how early you book it.
Okay. Yeah.
The closer to the flight, I think the more expensive it gets. But somebody's gonna buy them front seats. Believe me, they're not fighting to get in the back.
The one thing with those budget airlines that I don't like is those seats don't recline. Like they just try to pack in as many people in there.
Yep.
And last time I took Frontier, I'm like looking for the switch. I'm like, fuck.
Ain't happening. You sitting the way you sitting.
Damn. I was like, damn. Person next to me smelled like curry. Motherfucker behind me.
Oh hell no.
This motherfucker here. But damn, what was I gonna ask you, HB? So did we talk about airline? Yeah, with airlines, make sure that you get the airline or partner with the airline that's in your city.
Like for me, flying to the Philippines, Eva Air I'd never even heard of them. They're based out of Canada. They're a highly rated airline, and they're flying right out of Bush Airport here in Houston to Taipei, and then I take a Taipei flight from Taipei right into the Philippines. I don't have to land anywhere on the coast. I jump right from Houston to Taipei. I'm like, what the? I don't have to stop on the West Coast and pick up other people. No, it's a direct flight to Taipei. I'm like, wow.
What's that travel time like?
You know what? I looked, but I didn't pay attention to it. But I think it's a 12 or 17-hour flight. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's a big bus airport. I mean, it's an airline. It's a big bus airplane. It's not one of them small ones.
Yeah.
I had a question for you, HB. Do you know who the Points Guy is, or follow the Points Guy, like that blog?
No, I never heard of him.
So yeah,
there's a YouTube channel called the Points Blog.
No. It's called thepointsguy.com, and thepointsguy.com will basically do reviews of all of the loyalty programs, whether it's hotel, flight, rent a car. They'll always kind of stay up to date on like different changes to different programs, loyalty programs. I think even for grocery stores. But I think it's thepointsguy.com, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Reggie Regulo just said it. Something.
Yeah.
Guy.
And it's very, very. It's a great and useful tool for understanding the loyalty point structure of whatever airline or hotel that you're going after, as well as staying on top of the various changes and seeing which one actually fits your personal situation. Because everybody's different. And so it's always good to have a resource. And then another thing I look at also is I do my research for all these various programs on Reddit. So I always go in, I'm a member of the Reddit Credit Cards Forum. There's a points forum for Marriott and for Delta and for all these other stuff. So Reddit is a great place because there's people that are actively posting. And a lot of the times, like if you have a question about anything, you can find it on a Reddit post. So I leverage Reddit a lot too.
That's what's up. Hey, shout out to QB Flexing with the $1.99 super chat, man. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, dog.
Educated Tyrone.
Hey, this dude. Hey, that's my little hater, dog. He a troll, dog. He a hater, man.
Is he in here? Yeah, QB's cool.
I don't know. I know he a little Uzi Vert type dude from Philly. You know what I'm saying? Talking about he gonna
that Amex Platinum. Regalo is calling out the Amex Platinum.
Yeah,
that's a good card.
Yeah,
I don't know if I've ever been comfortable with an American Express card. I've had one time. Paying that off every month is just killer.
So the Amex Platinum is a great card. It is like on par with the Delta Reserve. It's probably better than the Delta Reserve. I think the annual fee is it's $200 higher, but they also give you a TSA pre-check credit, if I'm not mistaken, or a clear credit. And there's a lot of people that have black cards that are like downgrading them to the Amex Platinum because of the spend requirements for a black card. It's not worth it. You get all the same benefits on that Amex Platinum. So yeah, Platinum, the Amex Platinum is great. Just the straight Amex Platinum is a great credit card to have.
Yes, indeed, man. I hope everybody, man, so the game, man. All the listeners out here, man. We got 9 people viewing, man. Appreciate it, man. But yeah, man, these guys dropping jewels, man. Y'all definitely got to soak that stuff in, man. It's going to help you in your future endeavors, especially when it comes to traveling. At first, some of this stuff might be sounding a little bit complex. Also, I mean, you got your credit got to be right to be able to, to access some of these benefits. But if you're just trying to get out there, as a beginner, man, just start small. Put a little bread. I would say like $200-$300 a month, because like even if you're doing something real short, basic, man, $100 a month, man. At the end of the year, you got $1,200. That's just $1,200.
Nice knuckle trip, $1,200.
Yeah, to blow off, and then in between that, in that year, you know what I'm saying, you can buy, you can put money aside to buy your flight and your hotel. So you got your flight, you got your return ticket, and you got your hotel accommodations to where, you know what I'm saying. If you're going somewhere local, I would say like South America or to the Caribbeans or whatever, Mexico, and boom, you got $1,200 to freak off. You know what I'm saying. If you want
plus your 5% entrance,
my beginner travelers.
Right. But before you do that, there's something called an emergency fund, Hayes. You got to have an emergency fund.
Thank you, Dr. John.
Of course,
Dr. John.
Of course, you got to have your emergency funds, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's going to keep us honest. That's good.
At least 6 months. At least 6 months expenses in the bank, and after that you can start saving. But you
they don't be out there like some of these cats out here begging.
Let's
begging their followers and shit to try to pay for their flight back home. You don't want to be in a situation like that.
And to add to that, being in the game, insurance is so important. The travel insurance, the travel health insurance, plenty of brothers have got caught up, and even had heart attacks and done things to where they've died. And repatriation of a body can cost you anywhere from $40,000 to $70,000, depending on what country you're in. So your family's got to pay to get your body back if you don't have insurance. So repatriation, make sure when you get travel insurance, that should be included in travel insurance, but also in your health insurance. You should have a subset that says repatriation. If you were to die in that country, that your body can be recovered to your home or record or your last known address. Make sure you pay for that. Don't be so cheap to take a trip. And most people in the insurance game, we know most people do the most dangerous shit when they're on vacation. Okay.
Hey man, I'll be slow motion when I'm out here, man. I'm partaking on drugs, man. You got cats be coming up to us. You got some coke. I'm like, bro, get the hell out of my face with that shit. I don't even play that, but so I keep it slow motion when I'm out here, man. I'm just, I like to go out here, just travel, take in the scenes, man. Do a little excursions, you know what I'm saying? Talk to some ladies, get some footage, and come back home, man. Try to come back home safely, man.
What you say you off to next?
One more point to add.
Go ahead. Yeah, I'm going to South Africa. I'm going to South Africa in July. Be out there a few weeks, man. Get to the motherland women, boy. I see. I'm telling you, boy. Boy, I'm trying to tell you, boy. Hey, man, they own your boy nuts heavy, boy. I'm trying to tell you. Listen, I'm so geeked, dog. Listen, man. Man, let me be quiet on that.
Hey,
because little boy about to come back in. He's gonna try to come back in.
Yeah, man. You think like, look, I'm gonna tell you one thing I like about South Africa, man. The women out there cool, man. Like shit. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know if they trying to get a green card, because they super thirsty, man. I don't know what's going on, man. But they like, man. But yeah, I'm gonna try to keep that talk. Huh?
You on Tinder?
Nah, I've been using Bumble.
Oh, you using Bumble? Why? You just switch the location?
Yeah, man.
Do that right now. Hold on.
Dr. John, you had one more point you were going to add to what we were talking about earlier?
One more point before I go. All right, well, on this life insurance, they're gonna offer you something called disability insurance in case you get injured or
Accidental
you're
death and
unable to work.
dismemberment.
Yep. It's in case something happened to you, it's going to cost you a little bit more, but I'm telling you it's worth it.
Mhm.
It's going to pay for your life insurance if you were to get injured or unable to work. So spend that extra $3 or $4 it's going to cost a month and get that, because it's definitely worth it.
Absolutely. I'll second that motion.
Can I
No.
give a tip
Good
to your
deal.
viewers? Hey,
Yeah,
yeah, I'd like
you,
to give a tip to your viewers real quick about domestic travel and
yeah.
staying at
Go ahead.
hotels.
Go ahead,
Real
man.
quick.
We got about it.
All right. So this is what I've found over the past 3 years that's helped me travel domestically and not only leverage points. Like if you run out of points and you don't want to use your points, what I like to do is Marriott, and I'm Marriott centric just because I have the cards, but Marriott they have their hotels and then they also have like vacation clubs. It's called Marriott Vacation Clubs, and you can buy. It's usually like $3.99. They're gonna try to sell you a timeshare there, right? So you buy the timeshare stay for $3.99, and then you get access to usually it's like 5 or 6 hotels, but they're like Fort Lauderdale. I think one's in New York. There's like 2 on the West Coast, right? And then other places in Florida. But you go and during the timeshare presentation, you just be very adamant that you're not going to buy any timeshares. And most of the times, they won't make you sit through the 90-minute timeshare presentation, right? So you're saving money, number one, by staying in a Marriott Vacation Club hotel, which is actually a regular hotel and a vacation club, right? In these places like Fort Lauderdale, for a 3-night stay, it's like $200-300 a night, and you're getting a 3-night stay for $3.99. All you gotta do is listen to somebody talk for 90 minutes, and then here's the other kicker: is they have the timeshare program, and then they have like it's called like second choice or something. It's like something they offer you. They offer you another vacation package to anywhere in the continental United States and Hawaii. And you pay, so I did it twice. For that one, you pay like $1,000, but it's a 5-night stay. And you can leverage it in Hawaii, or you can go to like what I did last year was I went to Park City, Utah during the peak season to go skiing. And normally those hotel rooms at the Marriott, it's called Marriott Summit Ridge or Summit Heights or something like that. Those hotel rooms are like $700-800 a night. And I was able to stay in that Marriott for that $9.99, which was for the five days. So leveraging that Marriott vacation, it's a little hustle. You can leverage that to stay at Marriott's domestically. If like you've run out of points, you're a Marriott Rewards member and you want to try to stay at a hotel on the cheap. I've used this, and they're only supposed to offer you that extra program like once, but every time I go in front of that presentation, I'm like, no, I don't want to. They're like, yeah, what about? No, I don't want it. But you sure? No, I don't want
I can't do it no more. I did that a couple times. I can't.
Yeah, and then the manager comes out and he's like, okay, well, we got this package here. We're not really supposed to offer you this again, but if you want to buy it, so
Right.
yeah, it's a little travel hack that I use too, and I don't really want to use points or
Hey,
yeah.
we ain't gonna hold John up, man. You look like you froze and shit, man. But hey, man, I appreciate you coming up, bro. If you can hear me, man, do you got any last words before you leave?
Yeah, I see like I'm freezing. But
We can hear you.
You might
yo,
want to turn your camera off and just use your mic and talk. That way you will save some of your speed.
yeah,
There you
that's
go.
just it. All right. So my last words is just be physically responsible. Um let's try and do this the responsible way. You know, save money, get out of debt, and then you know you have more money to do these travels and live your life, you know, the way you want to. So that's just stay out of debt, man. That's the key. Stay out of debt, and staying out of debt would allow you freedom to, you know, go on these trips and live these fabulous experiences.
I expect
man.
nothing but that from a doctor in finance.
You know,
man, we appreciate you.
I
Appreciate you, Dr.
that.
John.
All right.
Appreciate
All
you.
right,
Appreciate
guys.
you
Hey,
coming
it
up,
was
man.
a pleasure.
Thanks.
All right, HB.
Semper Fi, bro.
Look forward to doing this again soon.
All right, dog.
Yeah, nice to meet y'all, man. Take it easy.
Ain't nobody tell your ass to
All
go
right.
nowhere. We just
Uh,
finished with John. We still gonna rock out.
I got to carry the baby to
John.
school in the morning. It's 12 over here.
Hey,
Oh,
all
you
right,
an
bro.
old man then, huh?
Yeah,
All
I'm old now, man. All right, Bubba, take it easy, man.
All right, bro.
right, man.
All right.
Yes, indeedy, man. That was Dr. John in the building, man. You know what I'm saying?
Doctorate in finance, a Marine at that. God damn.
Didn't even tell me.
We ain't all dumb.
Hey, he's supposed
like
to be
they
lacing
think
me
we
with
do.
game. He's supposed to be lacing me with game, man. I'm supposed to be a homeboy. He's supposed to be telling me all I need to go to get my finances and my future correct, man. But yeah, man, I appreciate Dr. John coming through, man. You know what I'm saying? Me and my buddy, man, we served together, stationed together, went to war together.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. So yeah, man, I appreciate y'all guys coming up, man. Shit, man. Hey, Sir Ism, man, I unblock you. I unbanned you from coming up, man. If you still watching, man, you come up. But hey, listen, man, when the host is talking, man, this ain't your show, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you want your own show, you can create your own YouTube channel and you can overtalk motherfuckers all goddamn day. But when you come up here, man, you have to let the host finish, bro. I'm not long-winded. So let me say what I got to say, and then you can say what you got to say. You know, it's a respect game. It's a respect thing. You know what I'm saying? If you can't understand that concept, then that, you know what I'm saying? That shit giving off single mom race vibes, man. Because grown men don't conduct themselves like that, man. We can shoot the shit and bullshit around, but hey, it has to be some level of decorum, man, when we speaking to each other. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, man, shout out
and that whole interruption, man, threw us off big time. We were on a flow. There were some things I wanted to bring up, I forgot, and I still ain't came back across my mind yet.
Yeah,
you know,
man.
It'll come up maybe on another show, but yeah, man, that kind of messed me up because me and Dr. John were going in a certain direction. You know, when it came to long-term safe ways of putting money up and benefiting.
Yeah. Yes, indeedy, man. Shoot, man. What's good? What's good with you, Ray Money? What you got going on, man, in the future, man? Any travel plans? Can't hear you, bro.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah. Yo, I'm going to Puerto Rico at the end of June for
Puerto Rico. Oh, love it.
But I'm taking my son though, so I can't dabble the way I like to. But
that's where I learned how to swim at 2 years old.
Yeah,
we were at a major hotel. My mom threw my ass in the deep end of a pool, told the lifeguard to stay the fuck away from me.
Damn.
Yep. I'm here. That's why I was no problem in the Marine Corps getting in the pool, but I was already a fish at 2.
I don't know. Mm-hmm. I grew up in the country, man. So, you know, we used to go to the we had like a local swimming pool. We used to go swimming during the summer and shit, man. So I knew how to swim too, man. I don't know. A lot of people, man, from my area, man, they knew how to swim. I just never understood that whole nomenclature that, you know, black people can't swim and shit. Because I mean, I grew up in the South. I don't know if it's just like a dudes that live in the city, because it seemed like most of all that stuff was coming off the TV. You know, every time you watch the TV and stuff, you know, black people can't swim. People telling jokes. I'm like, black people can't swim. I'm like, man, everybody know how to swim where I'm from. Shit, we go to the damn pool every goddamn summertime, man. Bro. Get it in.
But when you went to boot camp, how many of them motherfuckers sunk to the bottom of the pool?
It was a lot. I ain't gonna lie.
It was embarrassing as fuck. I swear to God, it was embarrassing. I was
from the north.
Kidding me? No,
man. They Chicago. They was from New York. They was from Detroit.
They sunk to the bottom of the pool like pebbles, and I'm like, yo, y'all ain't even trying to stroke for your lives. You seized up from fear and sunk to the bottom of the pool. I was like, I can't. I couldn't understand it.
From Baltimore, ain't no pools out there.
Man, I grew up in Baltimore. What you talking about? That's where I'm from.
There's
I'm from Baltimore, Maryland.
Or the city pool.
No, man. Flights were cheap. I was always in Puerto Rico, Bahamas, or anywhere, man. I was always flying. My mom had me going everywhere.
You're the exception, right? But the rule is like, you know, growing up in Brooklyn, there was like one pool, like in Sunset Park, that everybody went to, and like it was standing room only. It was nasty. There was pubic hairs in the pool.
That sounds gross right off the bat. Wouldn't want to be in that shit either.
It was a city pool. This shit was nasty, but like it was lit. Like that was the place to go swimming, but everybody was standing. So I understand why. Mostly it's like a lot of Caribbean folks, when they come up and they born in the Caribbean, you know what I'm saying? They're always at the beach. So I know mad Caribbean people, they can swim. And in New York, if you were lucky enough to have a car to be able to drive to the beach, then obviously you learned how to swim there. That's why I learned how to swim. My parents did the same thing that they did to you, Ronan, where my pops would take me and just throw me into the ocean and let the waves slide around. So, yeah,
I did it to my kids, and we were in Hawaii. My son was swimming out to the reef at like 4. You know, in Hawaii they have a reef way out, and it would break before it actually get into the main part of the shore. And yeah, my kid was swimming all the way out past the reef. I'm like, yo, get the fuck back here.
Yeah, my son is 4, and he's diving off the diving board. 12-foot deep water with no floaties on, no nothing.
Once you get over that initial fear of drowning, man, it's over. You could be a Navy SEAL at this point. You know how they tie a rock around your fucking foot and make you go back down under the water and catch your breath and then come back up? I had no problem with none of that. I was first class swimmer, period.
But yeah, that trope is kind of true, but it's mostly folks from up north.
Yeah, man. Yeah, my daughter, man, I try to teach her how to swim, boy. Lord have mercy, boy. That damn water hit her face. That water hit her face. She damn acting like somebody damn strangling her ass. I'm like, girl, chill, man. I'm like,
girl too, so you got to be kind of.
Yeah, you got to be. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
with my son, I'm just like, man, get your ass over there, boy. What's wrong with you? Fuck wrong with you, boy?
Yeah, I put a little vest on. She'll go out there. I take her to like the little water park. She be out there. Look, she thinks she be doing something. Like, you got a little flotation device on, girl. Take it off and see if you be doing all that extra shit. Yeah, man. Yeah, I love my baby girl, man. Shit, I'm thinking I'm about to go out there. I'm about to go out there. Africa have about 12 of them motherfuckers, and about 12 more.
See, you already getting in trouble. Hey, you speaking that shit into existence, man. You better stop messing around.
Hey, man,
she ain't ready for all that.
Hey, my little lawyer bae hit me up today, man.
Now she's the lawyer bae. You hear how this has changed there? You hear how it's changed? It's lawyer bae now, bro.
Hey, she's like,
come on, Ray. We got to talk to him, man. We need an interdiction right now.
I ain't talking to nobody. That's his
come on, Ray. No, man. No.
Like, I see you so good. You so good with your daughter. You're such a great dad. I'll get a baby fever. I'm like, man, chill out.
Oh shit.
I said, chill out.
You better check your condoms. Make sure she ain't got no needle, man.
For real, man.
Put some hot sauce in them bitches after you get
done. Or just catch that return flight on time.
Do that, Drake.
Motherfucker. Just be out of here.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Look, man. Listen, man. The U.S. is dead, man. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. Look, I was watching this video today on TikTok, man. He was like, these 2 black lawyers. They had just got their little degree and shit. They making twerking videos on their thing, like celebrating that they got their lawyer. I said, man, I remember back in the day when like professional black women, they was classy. Now they acting like the sexy reds. And you know what I'm saying? People like, you know what I'm saying, Sir Ism want us to goddamn be here and wipe these joints up.
My thing is, by the time you get your law degree and you actually graduate, you're already being considered for a position at some law firm. You should be already getting recruited.
Man, these lawyers.
Why the fuck would you be twerking online so that your firm sees that, says, you know what, we were going to hire you, but you're not that type of person.
Yeah, man. See, that's the shit, man. That shit is dead, man. Listen, I fuck on some chicks here in the U.S., but as far as like me being in a long-term relationship or getting married, that's dead. I'm never put myself in that situation again, dog. Ever. Not here in the U.S. Man, that shit dead, dog.
HB, have you ever been out and about and like Phoenix or Albuquerque or Denver?
I haven't, man. I don't even travel local, man. But I mean, when I did when the time I did went to Phoenix, I was with my ex-wife though. But
Okay. We get a lot of attention in some of those Midwestern cities.
I came from them.
listen, I already know when I go back home to Georgia, man. you know what I'm
Kansas,
saying?
Missouri, Colorado. That's where I lived in the Midwest.
Shit, easy
Pretty
money.
Not necessarily Midwest, but I'm saying like where the Latinas really are, like Texas, like you know what I'm saying.
I'm in Texas now.
You know, Albuquerque, Phoenix, but not like Houston. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like Midland,
El Paso, San Antonio.
Oh
you know,
yeah,
like that. Yeah.
yeah. You're gonna
The
get
Riverwalk is the bomb, man. You can pick up a lot of chicks on the Riverwalk.
Riverwalk is
Yeah.
nice. Yeah.
It's beautiful.
But that's a good play too. You know, I just get more attention personally. Maybe I perceive it better when I'm the only one in the room. You know, and I know I'm light bright. I got the beige rage going on, but I still.
Who you talking to?
Well, yeah, but I'm a little bit more beiger. But
Okay. So you think? Don't let this lighting fool you. It's lighting in here.
But yeah, you know, so I just see it more, and the girls are a little bit more attentive. They really don't have that generalized stuck-up attitude that you would find anywhere else. Like even here in Atlanta, all these hoes are so stuck up, man. Like even to approach them, they got attitudes. They all looking at you like, what you want out of me? You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, man, I'm just trying to talk to you, you know, trying to get to know you. You know, I'm trying to, they all want you to spend money up front or cash at me. Like, bitch, I'm not paying you to just talk to you, bitch. Like, what the fuck you talking about cash at me? I ain't doing that. I got Zip written on my forehead. I look like a sapsucker ass nigga where I'm supposed to just cash app you up front just to talk to you.
The entitlement is ridiculous. Uncle Gunn said it best right there. He said most lawyers have to work nonstop cases, 8 to 10 years to pay back their school loans. You damn straight. I'm not trying to lawyer up anybody. I'm not trying to marry anybody that's got any kind of fucking large amounts of student debt.
Yeah, I was dating this one girl, man. She was she had a master's degree and shit. She was paying all that. This is like before the whole loan forgiveness shit.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that mother, she had like over $100,000 in student goddamn loans. I was like, God damn! I'm like, how you gonna pay that shit off? But she was making good bread though. She was one of the people that was fortunate enough to, you know, get a job working for Congress. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, she's making 6 figures though.
Me and my boy, he used to do real estate, and he was breaking me out because I was fresh out of the Marine Corps, and I had that 1,000-mile stare bullshit going on, and he would challenge me to talk to like whoever the person that came to close the deal at the restaurant. He challenged me to find out 5 things about the person that was with that person.
Yeah.
So we're having a side conversation while he's doing the contract with the other person. This lady's like, well, I said, well, what do you do? She goes, well, I'm an instructor at a dental school. I said, really? Well, if you're an instructor at a dental school, wouldn't that make you a dentist? She goes, yeah, that's nothing to brag about. I looked at her like, what? What you mean that's nothing to brag about? You're a fucking dentist. You have a doctorate in dentistry. She goes, yeah, but I'm $250,000 in debt. My husband is a CFO of a company, and he's in sales. He don't even have a degree, and he makes way more money than me.
Yeah, man. It's like that sometimes, man. I mean,
okay.
That's reality.
What I was in. Guess what I was in while she was doing all that? I was in sales. So I was like, yeah, you're right. I decided to go the right direction with that.
Yeah, buddy. Shit,
My
I think
bad,
I might.
man.
Okay. Yeah, I think I might end this live pretty soon. It's 9 o'clock. I need to make sure this little girl go to bed because she's slick, man. When I be doing these lives, man, I don't be paying attention. She been watching TV and shit. I'm like,
she's sneaking the slack closet and pull out some cookies or something, a little bag of chips.
You know, watching TV and shit, man. Like, man, one time I had messed around and ended live. It was like 11 p.m. She ended up watching TV. I said, you know, you're supposed to be in the bed. You know, you got to get up early in the morning and go to school, man.
Yeah, building a fort, eating snacks, hiding snacks.
Right.
Now, you know what, man? Luckily, man, my little girl, man, she don't like eating junk food like that. Luckily, man.
Really?
Like, I got lucky with her. Yeah, she don't eat
That's
no junk
good.
food. But plus, I don't keep junk food in the house anyway for her to even create those habits.
My son, he built a fort the other day, and I don't either. He built a fort the other day. I was just cleaning my living room just now. He ain't with me this week, but he's gonna be with me next week. And I found like 2 wrappers of some like these like fig bars under the couch. I'm like, man, this doing, bro. He's 6, you know. He's down there in his little fort eating them snacks and shit. You know, like, damn, man. Come on, bro. Throw the shit in the trash, man. But all right, HB, listen, Ronan, HB, it was good talking to you, man.
Appreciate you, Ray.
Thank you for having me on your panel again. Salute to you, brother.
Yeah, man.
And,
appreciate for the super chats, man. I also appreciate my one and only member, man. You know what I'm saying? All these dudes be talking about they got money, man. My man got enough to drop $3 on your boy every month, man.
Hey, man.
Appreciate you, dog.
I got
Appreciate
you,
bro, man. Appreciate
So-
that, man. Hey, I'm gonna start dropping some exclusive content, man, for for members, man. I haven't really posted anything, but I'm gonna most definitely make sure I get some good content for y'all guys in South Africa, so y'all guys really benefit from those memberships and shit, man. Ray Money, his membership is just basically to support me. You know what I'm saying? He's just looking out. You know what I'm saying? Being a good dude, support fellow veterans, guys in the YouTube space, travel space. You know what I'm saying? So appreciate you, Big Dog. Holla at you.
Salute, man.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that was a good live, man. There was a lot of information, man.
Yeah, we got to do it a couple times, and this is usually the boring ones where you don't get a lot of people coming in because it's boring information, but it's good information. They really do need to listen.
I got 11 people, man. I mean, it's more than the usual what I had when we was talking about whatever else. So it was a few people tapping in. Unless it's probably like people. I don't know if that's people coming from your channel, but it's telling me that I got 11 people live watching me. But yeah, I do appreciate people coming in, man. I try to hit on everything, not just about the women, but so we talk about the culture, traveling to these different places, what you need to do to be able to travel safely, have a good time.
Right.
Life is short, man. I hate people who left this world that never left their home state or the city block. That shit is sad as hell, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like
I never got to experience this big ass planet they're on. They stayed on their city block.
I had this one dude piss me off a barber back home. I was having a conversation with him talking about travel, and he was just so against it. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, bro, I can't even let you cut my hair no more, bro. Just even that negative energy, bro. I'm like, what's wrong with traveling to go see the world? I was like, this dude, man.
Oh, Jesus Christ, man. That's funny as hell, man. You my second live today, bro.
Yeah, who you on live with earlier?
The Andrew show. We did the whole review with the Primo thing with Austin's uncle and his mom on the show.
Nah, what happened with that?
No, man, you gotta go back and watch it, bro. I ain't gonna break it down on here. It didn't go bad, man. We did really well. Primo even came up, man. Much respect.
I'm talking about with Austin and shit.
No, we were talking about how Primo had his mom and his uncle on the show, and we just did a live reaction to that broadcast. That's all. But Primo actually joined us on the panel, so it was no big deal. It wasn't like drama going on or anything like that.
AJ Carson, I've never been to Cambodia. They say you got to have
Cambodia is nice though.
You got to show $2,000 in your account to come there. I never heard that. That's a new one.
I mean, that's some shit like Brazil is about to do, and they shut that shit down. Yeah.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? At least I ain't worried about it. Yeah, I mean that's good though to keep all the dusties out. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, man.
Well, I appreciate you following me over here, Milano, because I did promote your channel on the Andrew show. I did drop your link because people are like, well, what show are you going to next? And I dropped your link, so maybe that helped. Yeah, I forgot I did that. I be doing shit and don't even remember. I told you, man, my brain be forgetting shit and quick. That's why I said we were on a good rip. And then when that dude came in and entered, I knew we were going a certain direction with it. But Cambodian women are beautiful, bro. You want that Asian woman that might have that shape on her? You could find her in Cambodia.
Yeah, I used to date a Cambodian chick back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she was real cool, man.
Nice skin tone and all that.
Oh yeah, she had a nice bra. I still got pictures of her, man. This way back in 2004, man. I still got pictures of her, man.
Yeah, I keep all the memory. Yeah, they're a good class of women. I believe that. But $2,000 in your bank account nowadays, man. A lot of these dudes have fucked up a lot of shit, bro. That's what we were talking about on the other channel too. How these guys have traveled and wrecked things within a year and a half to 2 years since the pandemic has let up.
Yeah,
and all these countries got all these different warnings and shit, and want all kind of justifications for you going into those main 5 countries. You know what I mean?
For real, because man, I mean, it's not a problem for me. You know what I'm saying? So
I ain't never had a problem, but it's still ridiculous that within that short time period,
it is a headache though.
Has blown up that bad to where, you know,
it's one more thing
the countries are paying attention. Yeah, the countries are now paying attention to small shit like that when they got bigger things to worry about. You know what I mean? Really, how insignificant is 1.1% of any population of being able to travel to one specific country, and they're putting that much fucking onus on the shit.
Yeah, Cambodia, man, that whole region hot. Vietnam, Cambodia, Thailand. Boy, that shit, boy, that's goddamn the devil's breath, boy. That's a devil's ball sack over there. Boy, that boy got hot, boy.
My girl just went through damn near a month of El Nino. It was well over 100 degrees for damn near a month. They just had their first rainstorm of any significance the other day in the Philippines. But yeah, you're gonna end it. That's cool. You almost at the 2-hour marker.
Yeah, I'm about to end it right now, man. Appreciate you for coming.
Well, man, no problem. Well, like Dr. John, let me give him his respect. Marine Dr. John, financial extraordinaire, said we need to do this more often.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do this once a month. Have a little once a month chop it up about money. It's not just all about just traveling. It's about saving up money, having money, investing in yourself so you can be able to take these trips to these places. You feel me?
Yeah.
All right, bro. Appreciate you coming up, man. You come up.
All right, brother, man. Simplify, bro.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, man. That's a little lie down in the bank. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Cambodia hot as hell, man. Yeah, you know what, man? You know what pissed me off? I've been going to Thailand all these years, man. And I could have just easily took an hour flight from Bangkok to go to these other spots. And I just don't, man. Just like Thailand, you get stuck, you know what I'm saying, in a place that you're familiar with. And I'm guilty of it. And so next time I go out there, I am going to go to Cambodia and Vietnam and check it out. I was talking to this one Vietnamese chick, man, but she was crazy as hell, man. Man, you could see it in her eyes, boy. I had to cut her loose though. Thailand, man, it's hot out there, man. I done got used to it. I remember the first time I went, man. I swear to God, I like the damn diet out there, man. But the thing is, when I first went out there, I was in the military, man. They just had us out in the damn sun all day. But as I went later on, I was in hotel accommodation, had AC, so I only had to worry about that heat in certain parts of the day. If I wanted to step out, majority of the times, I might come out in the daytime for a little bit, and then I hit that nightlife. Yeah, man. I want to travel, but the money been stacking so much. HB Global Money Management. Yeah, man. I want, Dr. John wanted to. I got to get used to calling him Dr. John, man. This goddamn little sperm head ass. You know what I'm saying? We was in the Marine Corps together, man. That's my guy, man. Yeah, man. Appreciate you, Uncle Guns, man. Uncle Guns, you need to come up here, man. One of these days, man. I'll be seeing you in the chats, bro. I appreciate you for supporting and coming through, man. I appreciate all you guys who come through and watch you, man. I'm trying to get through these last comments, man. Y'all try y'all best to try to wind down so I can end this live. And I do appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all support, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all sharing my content. Make sure you hitting that cash out, man. Send them super chats, man, so I can keep this thing going. You feel me? Say trick is not to go to Thailand first. Yeah, that's the trick, man. You got to go to other places. I'm trying to tell you. That shit Disney World for grown men. He said, yeah. Guys talking to each other in the chat. I've been 5 times and I can't get used to it. My whole body sweats like 5 minutes outside. Boy, hell yeah, boy. Look, man, I be sweating. I could be anywhere, man. If I'm walking outside in this sunshine, I start sweating. My shirt be wet as hell. That's why, like, man, when I be in Thailand, I try to be quick about it. If I'm doing anything. Say, HB Gonna Go, you got an artist from Atlanta that looks like a white version of you. I was there April. Yeah, man. I missed it April. Usually I go out there April and around like November, October. I'm over Thailand, man. I done did Thailand, kind of over it. So I skipped it. Sokran this year. I'm debating if I should go out there. People keep talking about, yeah, you're gonna go out there, but the thing is, man, I'm tired of it, man. I'm about to do Africa, man. Seems like there's a lot of people against going to Africa. It's kind of weird though. People not like happy about it. But once I go out there and do what it do, y'all gonna goddamn see it, see how it is through my eyes, and then see if I could change y'all minds. What it say, bro? You took the dangerous bus? No way. What y'all talking about? The dangerous bus? Is that conversation in between? It said, it's great to, it's great if you want to do a fitness man. What? Hey, you in line, man. You will drop some pounds, man. I'm gonna tell you this: is what you should do when you go out of Thailand. Walk around a lot, man. Walk around. Don't take taxis as much. The little motorbikes, because everything is relatively what you want to do is, you know what I'm saying, it's close. Unless you're going to try to go to one part or another side of town to another, but try to walk everywhere and eat the Thai food out there. Don't go to the I ain't gonna say American, but like these foreign restaurants that kind of have like these foreign American style cuisines, like hamburgers and eating pizza and shit like that out there. Like, eat the Thai food, man. I swear to God, man, you go out there walking around, you gonna drop about 20 pounds easily. Last time I went out to Thailand, I dropped 20 of them in about 2 weeks, man. That was just walking around, drinking water, eating Thai food, man. You definitely gonna lose a lot of weight, man. Because one thing, the food is different. They don't have all the preservatives and all the GMOs and all that BS in the food, man. So that weight gonna fall off. I'm telling you. That's why I'm trying to move out the country, man. Man, I'm trying to tell you, man. I kind of just accept the fact that I'm just a big dude. You know what I'm saying? 6'2", 265. You know what I'm saying? But shit, man. Like, man, I be trying to go to the gym, being there working out, trying to eat healthy, man. That shit was not fall off, man. Yeah. But yeah, I'm get through this. Yeah, but man, I appreciate everybody tuning in. Almost at the two hour mark. Got less than 30 seconds before I end the live. Appreciate all the guys coming through, man. Appreciate them super chats, man. People came through and dropped the super chats, man. You got QB flexing with the $1.99. Ray Money with the $10 super chat, man. Appreciate y'all guys, man. Thank you, man. And stay tuned for the next live. It's your boy HB Go Global, man. Back at it again.